don't build a woman, meet a woman where she's at. What do you guys think about that? That means
that's good.
I personally,
I won't even come here. I'll just say yes.
Facts. He already said it.
I mean, like,
well put.
Like, don't, a lot of times, like, guys will, like, see a girl, like, here, maybe she work here, she's trying to do this, and you're like, I can help her do this, put her on game, get one of a few things. But they said, like, meet her where she's at. If you want a woman that is like that, already, like, educated and all that, they say you should look for an educated woman.
So they're already at that level.
They're already at that level.
Oh, I get your point now.
That makes sense.
If you want a woman...
Don't go to a lady that is not built. Go for if you are built, if you have built yourself already and you are up to that standard. Yeah, and you're looking for a lady. Go for a lady that's
on your standard and your level too.
They said, if you're looking for a lady at a certain standard, you should look for that standard, because the reason they said that is that their opinion is, if you meet a lady at a certain level, right, and then you help her. I don't want to say build her, because that sounds. You help her elevate. And then maybe she gets on your level.
Lives here.
They say she's gonna look for a nigga at a
higher level.
You know what I'm saying?
I know fi calculate. They want talk, they want give me hate. Make it rise, fire for the face. Steady watch, make her elevate. Make we jubilate. You come over, baby, double late. You come over tonight, baby, I be waiting. Baby, I be waiting.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode with the Ruff Diamondz podcast. I'm your host, Kojo Pedro. Alongside with me, our co-host, KK Japan. My brother, how you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good as always, man. You already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Executive producer, Cameroon boy. How you feeling tonight, bro?
Yeah, what up?
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
Back,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, per usual, we like to thank our supporters that tap in with us, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, or on YouTube. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have another special guest joining us and catching a vibe with us. A man that's into tech, a man of many hats, also known as the Asake of Dallas, Texas. You heard? Ladies and gentlemen, Beto, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome, man. Welcome,
Thank
man.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, my bro. Yes, sir. Hey, guys, so tonight's conversation will be more of a vibe, just us catching a vibe and just talking about all kinds of different topics, man. So we'll see where this conversation take us tonight.
Yes, let's
all right, guys. How you guys feel about Trump, man? How you guys feel about the whole outcome, how everything played out? How you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I would say Trump is an interesting person. And for the opponent, for Kamala, I just for my thought on that, I just knew like America wasn't really ready for a female president.
True.
Just yet. So not that she did well for the short time that she probably like 170 days to campaign, and he got it far, which is great. For Trump, on the other hand, since he left for 2020, he has been doing the campaign ever since.
For a long time.
So that kind of gave him the upper hand, and it was a landslide, and that was great. And
he said landslide. He said landslide. Now he was killing her. He was killing her for a long time, and then she kind of caught up a little bit. And then I was like, "Oh shit, this is getting kind of real." And then at the end, he just started taking over the bigger states, and I was like, "Okay, yeah."
Right. That's where I knew. Okay. Yeah, this going his way. But and again, too, I would say Trump is good for business, and
true. A lot of people say that.
Yeah. So no. You can see that from the crypto from the day of the election to now.
Coin, all that.
Absolutely.
So, it's a good thing. It's good for us too. I think like you can say for the past time, we haven't really been jobs and all those things like really been like kind of bad. And from November 5th to right now, you can see like things are gradually kind of moving in a certain way that we like it. Like, we want to be outside too, and there's no money. We can be outside. So, like 2020, there was money. We were outside, having fun. True. We're having fun. So I just know it's 4 years that it's gonna be great. We're gonna make it big.
No, so, I believe that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I mean, like he's already proven himself before because he did 4 years before.
Right.
When who was he going against?
I think he was going against
President Biden, bro.
Yeah.
Was it Biden that he went against?
The recent one?
The current president. You said
Yeah.
No.
But I mean,
was saying,
did he beat Biden though? That was
Who did he beat?
No.
Oh, he beat
He beat- that was Hillary. Yeah.
Hillary.
that's who I was saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hillary, man. Yeah,
That was 2016, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a while
2016.
back. That was a while back.
right after Obama.
Yeah.
I feel like I just have a question. Like I feel like a lot of people have changed their position from a lot of people
True.
in 2016 that didn't even want to entertain the guy. Like you would think ridiculous, right? Then 2020 was a weird election. It's a bit weird. I'm just saying. And then now there are a lot of Trump supporters, as we can see based on the votes,
Mm-hmm.
but they are low key.
Very low key.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want to. They don't want you to know. But
Yeah.
But they got the MAGA hats. They got the MAGA hats.
Because man, this election, I'm not gonna lie to you, like it was better for people to stay off social media and be quiet. Because whatever you said was like hurting somebody. You getting blocked on follow,
Very
something.
sensitive.
It was always sensitive to somebody. So
Yeah, I mean, I would say that is true because for me, for one part, I would say just for women, I also look more on for what it's going to take for women too, regarding how they treat their own body and all that.
Yes,
I would
the
say
abortion and all that.
Yeah, so I would say like for me, I would say probably maybe you agree with me too. For a woman, I think they should be the one to take control whatever they want to do.
True.
absolutely.
You know, like we men, we don't really know what they go through.
Yeah, that is
right?
true.
So
That's true. That's true.
for us, or for the government, or even the federal government or the state deciding on what a woman should do with their body is really like I'll say it's ridiculous for me.
I agree with you. Let me play devil advocate. And I know this is a sensitive topic, so I'm just giving the other side. I'm not. This doesn't represent my position on it. But
Okay.
what I would say is, okay, if that's the case, right? How do you feel if a guy doesn't want the baby, and then a woman takes the position to keep a baby, right? Because it's their choice. If we're saying that it's just the woman's choice, and again, devil's advocate here. So if the woman decides to keep the baby and then the guy doesn't want the baby, when the baby comes here, what do you think about child support being put on a guy?
Especially if he's not
On top of
financially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sad.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. You can take that out.
What you think?
Anybody can speak on that. I mean, it's just a question.
That's a tough
Open
one.
question.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's a tough one. To be honest with you, I don't even know how to answer this one. Like, to be honest, I just feel like there's no way around this. Like, to be honest, because if you're not in a person's shoes or haven't been in there before, there's just no way for you to be making decisions like that. To, say, oh, they don't have the right to, because at the end of the day, like certain situations, people end up in certain situations that are not, like likable to other people, or they don't want to keep the child for a certain reason. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily always about, a child is like a lady's pregnant and she just wants to get rid of the kid. There might be personal reasons why, there might be health complications.
I think here in this case, he is talking about the guy don't really want it.
Yeah.
But the woman
Yeah.
want it.
So
I mean,
the reason I'm saying that, right? Because it's Beto made a good point, and again, a lot of us would say yes. Okay, let the woman have the choice, right?
Yeah.
So now, let's flip it. Let's say she wants to keep it.
Yeah.
Right. And the guy is not financially ready, or he doesn't feel like he's in that position, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And his input is, I'm not ready, and then the woman decides to keep it, and then now we have a child that comes in. How do you feel? Since it's our choice to keep it, right? How do you feel now because the law on child support is another big thing, right? So if they put him on child support when he didn't want the child, and she made the choice.
Talks. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's very simple, bro. If you know as a man you're not financially set, put a condom on.
I mean, yeah.
To
To be
avoid
honest,
it.
though.
So you don't put yourself in
Yeah,
that
because
predicament.
it's ridiculous.
Like, it's that simple, bro.
I mean, because
Yeah, I mean, you can say yes, it's simple, but at one point,
I mean, listen, man.
yo,
We all
I
go
know.
with good intentions, but it doesn't always
true.
end good,
yeah. You can say, yeah, you don't want it, but yeah, you strap up, yes, good. What about the time, yeah, you get into it and you forget about that, and then that happens.
Yeah.
That's a kid. Okay, yeah, we come down to child support now.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want the baby, but the girl, she wanted it. Okay, now she want to get some money out of you, or she want you to take care of the baby, which, of course, you didn't want to because you were not ready.
Yeah.
True.
So how are you going to go about that? So, okay, yeah, if you decide to keep the baby now, so probably you can have a proper conversation with them. Like,
Yes.
okay, now this was my stand because, not that I didn't want the baby, but because I wasn't ready. And all. But if you choose to keep this baby, we can, I mean, there's always room for conversation, though maybe the woman might take a different stand on that. But you can have a proper conversation with that lady, like, okay, cool. If you decide to keep this, we can go 50-50 on taking care of this baby.
Hey, 50-50 in 2025. Coming up there. I don't think they believe in that at all.
I don't think they believe in that one. No.
That's just because you weren't ready.
Thanks. Now I feel that.
For sure, if you're ready to have your kid, then yeah, you take full responsibility.
True.
Now, if the woman want the baby, how financially stable she is, okay, can you take care of this baby? Because I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'm with Trump with this. I'm gonna stay my position. I'm with Trump because I think a lot of people misunderstand the position or it's misrepresented. Trump basically stand is that, from my understanding, is he wants the people to vote on that ballot, right? So that means instead of a federal law, which represents, it really didn't represent what the people, from what he stands is, it didn't represent what the entire country is saying. Mm-hmm. So his position is we're going to give it back to where we have segregation of states, right? So if you are in a right-wing state, for example, all of us, we like Texas for certain reasons, like no taxes, certain things that are there. We vote for certain policies, which is different from California. And I think, especially when you're building a family, I think that's one of the things you want to think about. You want to think about where you're going to raise that family and where your values stand. Absolutely. And so I'm with Trump, not on that that we're making a choice for the woman, but I'm with Trump to say, you know what, if I feel like, I want to live in a state, or if my wife feels a strong way about certain thing, and I don't agree with Texas policies or Texas things like that, maybe I'll build my family, or I'll base my family
in a different state,
in California or somewhere that is more friendly. So
that's true.
That's the stand.
That's fair, bro.
That I think
that's
about.
Very fair. Very fair.
Yeah. I'll say yes. That's fair. It's good. It's gonna be good for good parties. Like if you decide to do that, and
everybody has a voice in that case.
Yeah,
true.
It's left down to us to decide what you want to do. So, and for what the laws say, if you get yourself in that situation where you have to deal with that, or the woman have to deal with that, we just want the best for the women, right? All of us, we just want the best for the women. Someone shouldn't go through some complication just because they can't give them that attendance because of certain laws that are put in place, and they end up probably losing their lives, or something like for the greater good. You want to maybe take the baby, you want to do the abortion because you yourself, you are in danger. Those are the type of things we look at, but just kind of some random stuff. No, we don't look into those directions, right? So it's about the health, your health, what matters, the life.
Exceptions.
Yeah, I agree.
Exceptions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before we shift topics, I just want to say, like, even with child support, I think they go based off your income. So if you're making $50K, they're not gonna kill your paycheck. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they're gonna take a reasonable amount that makes sense. You don't think so? Because I mean, the reason I'm speaking is because like my father, well, like he paid child support on my other brother, so that's how it worked. Like on his paychecks at least.
Yeah. I again, like a lot of things, it depends on your state, right? It depends on if you're in California, child support don't look the same like if you're in Texas.
Yeah, it's way more expensive out there.
We know the case of there was actually a case of like Tristan Thompson and the baby mama, right?
Khloe Kardashian.
Where they had to go to court to figure out where the baby was conceived. Like, was it in Texas? Was it in California? Because that's gonna determine where they go to court. yeah, and that can also impact. And again, I think a lot of we're having a lot of government intervening on what we as men should do. Like, we as men should own the responsibility of bringing children into this world, raising families, raising things like that. And again, child support is good, but again, man, in some cases it's extreme, in other cases it's fair or not enough. So I think it should be based on, if you are going to bring a baby, you should absolutely be ready for it, or ready to bear the consequence. If you're going to be doing that thing, man, you got to be
for
ready
18. You heard Kanye for 18 years plus. You understand?
Right.
You got to think about it. 18 years. You're going to try with probably a little Aiden or 18 or whatever. Yeah, right. So, but then too, you're looking at it like, okay, there are times like the men, they decide to take care of the baby, but their mothers, they prefer to go the other way around. And probably they were getting more money from the guy giving money to take care of the baby and all that, but they choose, like, maybe the guy decide, not that they decide, maybe they were not spending too much time with the kid. They're not seeing them too often. Like, the mother just feel like, okay, since I'm doing all this by myself, I feel like child support is gonna be a better way. But at the end of the day, it might be end up not getting a lot of money. Because if you call the guy today, I need some money for this, that's his baby. He gonna send the money.
Yeah,
they're gonna do it. But if you give child support today, take it out today, you wait to the next month. But I think that's one thing. Like, maybe the ladies, they don't kind of look into that direction before, like, just say, okay, yeah, child support is guaranteed. The money is gonna come in. What if there's no job? That guy is not working.
Exactly.
Is anything gonna be coming in?
Nothing at all.
So how are you gonna take care of the baby?
And we've had some cases where guys put themselves on child support, like, especially when it starts getting to emotional conflict, a lot of things. And it's hard to, like, I don't want to let my child do this. I don't want to. So I've had guys, like, actually, I know people that have actually put themselves in child support because they need somebody to kind of draw a line and figure out a structure.
I would say for that, in that case, that's usually when, like, probably the guy and the mom, they're not together.
Right.
And probably that guy is he has somebody else in their life.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, women, they get into their feelings so much about that. So
some women.
Allegedly.
Some women.
Yes, that's a good one. Some women, they get into like, you try to move on, but what about me?
Right.
I'm having this baby, and then you try to move on with someone else. What about me? So they're thinking about that. I'm like, okay, this is how I'm gonna treat you if you're moving on with someone else. So that's how some women get into their feelings.
He's gonna pay. He definitely gonna pay. So I know I got like 3 guys in the room, and I'm the only one, I guess, odd man out, that doesn't do tech. So you guys, anybody can take this, but like for someone that like does want to get into tech, like which fields, like, or somebody doesn't know anything about tech, like is it because it seems like it's the go-to career right now. A lot of people are pushing towards that.
Definitely.
Yeah, Beto, I mean, the guest of honor, man.
Anybody.
Yeah, I'll say tech is good. I'll say there are a lot of fields in tech that you can get into, but first you need to get the right orientation and meet the right people and talk to a career coach that's gonna direct you to the right path, and also understand first your level of understanding of just the basic common of the computer science, and how, like, are you a beginner in it? Are you intermediate?
Right.
Are you already, you know something about computers and all those things? They are easy part of ITs and they are technical part of it. So I would say for someone that want to get into tech for the first time, you just trying to learn, pick a career on that part. You have something else you're doing, but you're really attracted to that field and you want to do it. You know, we have like first we have like Scrum Masters
I've
before,
heard of that.
right?
Okay.
So we we have that. We have like project managers and all those things. Okay, those are kind of like they don't really need those kind of I would say technical. Because yeah, but because if I'm a technical guy, right? You're a project manager or you're a scrum master. You don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But your job is just to pursue me to complete something. I will tell you, no, this can be completed at this time. But because you don't know, you just want to do your own job.
Definitely.
So if you're doing that Scrum, and I'll always say if you're doing Scrum, you have to add something technical to it, right? So there are a lot of branches. I started my career as a Linux system admin, which is definitely like a operating system base and all this hardware and all those things. So that's how that just draw me to it, like technical one. I didn't want to do something like if I'm talking to you like the Scrum Master, you're gonna understand some basics, some terms that I'm using or explaining my project to you. Do you know how long it's gonna take me to do that?
Right.
So you have that. You have administration, cybersecurity, and you have AWS. AWS have a lot of things on it.
Okay.
You have a solution architect. And you have engineers and that operations. Of cloud security, DevOps. It's just a lot.
There's so many.
It's just
There's so many. You just got to pick one.
Software engineers and application engineers, software developers, and Power BI, data analysis.
It's crazy.
It's just a lot of things,
it's
right?
Crazy, man.
So for someone that want to pick a career at first glance, I would say go into something technical.
Okay.
Because that skill will be always needed. Because right now AI is taking over.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna. Companies are moving away from Scrum Master.
You mentioned that yesterday.
She said that.
They can organize. My team, like I'm working right now, we organize our Scrum meetings. We take care of those. We work on our board by ourselves. We don't need a Scrum Master to do that. So that is, you see, instead of paying our Scrum Master 100 and something K to do that, we're doing that by ourselves, the technical team, because we know how to manage that board as well.
Makes sense.
So we don't need someone to come and get up every morning and be like, oh, what are you working on? What are you doing today? We don't need that person to be giving us those orders. We can take care of that. I come this morning, my manager is running the meeting. What are you doing today? What did you do yesterday? Talk about that. And we go, so what is your need of a Scrum Master doing the same thing that we can do? So what about you getting something technical that you can really make yourself stand out from other people? That's the difference, right? So that's why I say yes. It's not a bad side of the career side that you pick, but add something into it. Like if you have two skills, it's better than one. Right? If you know that Scrum part and you know the technical part of it, you're a plus.
That's
Because
true.
if you hire someone that understands the Scrum, and also have technical skills, okay, you're hiring someone that have two skills that can manage certain things within your team, which is good, right? So a lot of Scrum Master, like I would say, they kind of like, they lose their jobs because of AI. AI can probably and they kind of integrated like AI into like everything right now. Or like the team meeting, like you can say, okay, start off the meeting, take meetings a minute, summarize it at the end and give everything that we discussed here and all those things. That is what the Scrum Master will be doing.
Split this job into tasks.
Right? Just busy.
It's insane, man.
So easy. So they don't need that. They don't want to. They will not spend that money. They will look at it at the end of the day. Will be like, okay, leave. We don't need you anymore. But if you have a technical skill, they might just push you to another department. Like say, okay, go handle this.
Crazy.
So that's the thing.
Sense.
Like I said at the start, you have to have a good technical coach that will gonna put you into the right direction, give you the right ideas about ITs and what field you're going to take, and also understand your level of understanding too. If you're a fast learner, that's good. You're going to learn. I'll say it's not like you will say, I don't know anything about computer. I can't do this. Anyone can do it. So far as you dedicate your time, you believe like, yes, I want to do this. And I'll take each day, even if you have your other jobs that you're doing and you say, okay, I'll dedicate this time from the time I get home, like 6, I'll dedicate from 7 to like 9 to study for 2 hours a day. Believe me, you won't leave to your study bench without getting something.
Some type of knowledge.
You will gain
true.
some knowledge.
True, absolutely.
It's a lot of resources out here, YouTube, everywhere
Yes,
that you can learn, and you're gonna learn it.
Yeah, I tell people like I be telling my boy Pedro too. He a pretty boy, man. That boy, he outside. You know what I mean?
That's how you feel.
Anyways, look at you, bro. What you mean?
Oh, classic man over here. Man.
You don't have to do that, man.
Nah, that jacket kind of fly, Luke. I ain't gonna cap.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, but no. I always say tech is like for my community. I'm from Cameroon, as you guys will know. Tech has
That's
done.
my Cameroonian brother. Man.
You know what I mean?
True.
Tech.
We're going to Ghana next.
Yeah.
It's there. You guys can go.
Tech has elevated our community more than the way we represent it. You know, like 4 years. I want to say 7 years, 8 before like 2017 or so.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the income that was coming in within our community. You want to say most people maybe they did nursing, security, a lot of the jobs that it's still good jobs, but what tech did is if you go into tech, it opens up a career opportunity. There's a difference between doing a job and a career.
Right.
So like Beto is saying, once you get in, the door is open. It's endless. There are so many things. Technology is something that is always changing each day.
Yes.
So with that change comes opportunity. That means that there's new opportunities, new jobs, new fields, new careers being built every day. So when you find yourself into tech, maybe you can start, if you're not as technical in a non-technical realm, but like you said, commit yourself in that time, build your skills up. Me, I came in as a database. I'm in database. I'm still into database, but I've done cloud, I've done DevOps, I've done all the things over the years, but I maintain my skills because of what he's saying. I've looked at it and I say, when it's changing a lot, the people that get to be eliminated are the non-technical or the people that have maybe not as much skills to it. So that's kind of what made me stay where it is, because it's a job that requires high level of knowledge and things like that. But it has opened up opportunities for our entire community. I mean, we have it has elevated us. Like this guy is saying, is outside. Before we used to be humble. Now, you know what I mean? Tech has opened the doors for us to be outside a bit.
Outside, for real.
We can build our community. It has expanded. And I think we as Africans are eating into the market share, right? Because the Indians, that's their market.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah.
But
go-to.
They're very good at that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And that's because they got in super early. But here, now in America, we have a lot of, like, especially Cameroonians and others that are eating into that market share. And it's something that, again, there's endless possibilities. So you don't have to think about it like, I've never touched a computer and all that. No, there's so many things that you can look at, find something that you're comfortable with, commit some time and get it done.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like I said before, man, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. So it's just for you to put in that time, be committed, and just say, okay, yes, what's your aim doing this? Are you just doing this to flex, or are you doing this for, I want to know this? Because one thing about like you said about the Indian market in this is because they put in the time into this, and they know actually what they're doing. Maybe we want to get into this, we just go for the financial part of it, but knowing it, so it's something like, okay, you imagine you're sleeping and they call you because they know you're the person that can do this.
Yeah, true.
That's a privilege already. For your phone to ring because they know you're the one that can handle this thing, right? To make this move, right?
And then if you don't like it, you can always do something else within it, right? You can always switch.
Yeah.
Like you
like
can go
he said, he's doing database and he get into cloud and all those things. That's how technology like evolve. Like every day you're gonna learn something new. You have to keep, it's constant learning. You're gonna constantly learn things. New things come in, you need to learn them and know them. Or else if you sit there and remain with your one skill, you're gonna be on the list that when they want to pick up people to leave the company,
you're gonna
be among
to go.
them. But if you have that multiple skill, like, okay, they say, oh, this tax is, what are we gonna do with this? and you just come up like, yeah, I can pick that because I studied something else and I know about that. You want to pick it. Manager is gonna be impressed with you.
That's true.
Right?
Bring value.
There's no way they're gonna want to kick out people and they come to your list. No way, because they know you are someone like you constantly learn, and I know in a lot of jobs now they give that opportunity for you to learn. They bring you courses. They probably, if you want to go back to school, they offer like tuition for you. You can learn.
Oh yeah, to it.
Like
Yeah.
just learn new skills every day. Learn something new every day. Like that's just IT. You have to learn something because there are new things coming. You have to just get yourself acquainted and learn something new. Get your skills up, and that's how you elevate yourself, and your market price goes up as well as you elevate your skills.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, that's a great way to put that.
Yep.
That's a great. I feel like whoever's watching this definitely can choose a career in this, man. Honestly, what you guys think? Stocks or crypto? Which one will bring you the most return?
Oh my God.
The most return,
Man,
a bang for your buck. Stocks or crypto?
To me personally, based off of recent, things that I've done, I would say to me personally, crypto. Yes, crypto is a very, very, very very, very scary thing to put your money in. But when it starts going up, it pays off a lot. Those stocks, on the other hand, you gotta understand it on a deeper level. It takes a lot to really like sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna study how the whole like up and down, like the dips and all that. You can't just like one day wake up and be like, hey, I'm going to just throw all my money in there and just, you watch your money. I've done that before, and I've literally watched my money go down, and that's a very, it's a very terrible thing to do.
Yeah, that's good too. So I was talking to my brother the other day, so talking about all these stocks and crypto, and he told me one thing he realized at one point was like he will go with stocks, like especially company stocks that they pay out dividends.
Okay.
Which is like the best thing, putting your money. I really look at it like he's doing best on that side. He's not doing those day trade and all those things. But he's putting in his money where they're gonna pay dividend.
Yeah.
Right. He don't have to do anything. Either that he gets his money back, get his dividend. You can reinvest that in the stock. And like you say, like let's look at something like Capital One or this bank. When it's coming to a quarter that they have to share their dividends, all those things.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you buy a stock in those type of companies. You want to share dividends. If they did well in probably first quarter, second, third, and all those things, you want to share our dividend. If they didn't have any failures and all those things, you're gonna make money if you did really invest in those.
That's true.
But crypto, I kind of feel like yes, and crypto is like, you're gonna put in your money there. If something is not pushing that, if they don't pump, the rich people, they're gonna come and put a lot of money there. True. It's gonna run, right? But then I would say me myself been greedy with that because I didn't know how much I put back. I saw a lot of money I didn't move because why? I was still expecting it to go up. But when they're pumping that money there, it's for them. They make a lot of money.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't have that. You don't have that big capital, but if you make a little bit of it, you can take it out and invest it in something else like the stocks for the companies that pay out dividend every month. So I look at that. It's a big difference because what my brother told me, I look at it, I was making dividend out of the stocks that I buy. He don't have to trade. Just sit there every month, you get dividend.
Okay.
Bring money and you invest it back, buy it every month. And you make money.
And that's what major companies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you said Capital One, like Apple, big,
all those big companies.
Big companies.
Just look at companies that pay out. It's just like I said, it's just research.
Exactly.
Research, right? No way you want to invest your money. No way you don't want to lose. And if you don't have the money, that's the problem. If you make a little bit of money and you put it there and lose, that's when you start complaining, oh, I lose money in stock and this and that. And then if you have the right direction and right people that you talk to and see where you can invest your money, people can gamble, like gambling, right? Put it here today, you can make money, and you cannot. But for the one that pay the dividend, I think that is a bit. They can do bad, but I don't think it's gonna last for like ever.
That's true.
Hey man,
Okay.
I just put it on that parlay, man.
Man, that's what I was gonna say, man. I ain't gonna lie, I already put my money on a quick little basketball game
Listen, man.
that I know.
No.
You gonna put it on that parlay and find out, man. You
No. I think it's there are two things to it. It's high risk, high reward.
yeah.
You have to understand that everybody is happy because crypto is going up right now, but they haven't seen that the beast of crypto, right? Like you haven't been there when it's down 1,000%. It's down the same way you can go up, same way you can come down. So it's about high risk, high reward. That's just what it is with crypto. And then with stocks, there's governance. So we already have crypto is new. So we still have to establish a lot of laws around it. And these laws can actually impact a lot of things over the next coming years. So like it's just recently that Bitcoin became like a ETF, meaning that it was certified and things like that, where like venture capitalists, companies like that can actually allocate certain percentage of your portfolio through the stock market into crypto. So there weren't enough laws in place because it's a new it's new technology. And then the people that actually initially pushed the technology are mostly like initially the people that really pushed crypto were scammers, like people money laundering, a lot of the things, because they were trying to keep away from the government. So there's a lot of eyes on it when it comes to still trying to put in laws in place. So I'll give you an example like XRP, which maybe is one of the crypto right now is going off, but it's been sitting at the same price for over close to 4, 5, 6 years because they were in a court case. You know, they had a court case with the SEC. So there are a lot of things, there are a lot of violations, there are a lot of companies, there's a lot of things that are in crypto that you have to research about before you invest your money there. And when you're investing there, you know that it's a high risk, but then you can get a high reward if it works out. And then with stocks, you also want to diversify, right? You don't want to build your house in all one place.
All right.
So stocks, you can look at it more like, I mean, they're both long-term returns, but stocks, you're not going to get an immediate return. Think about it like you're buying a house or something, you know, you're putting your money there. And then over time, as the company grows, your profit is going to grow maybe 10% a year, 20% and all that. But when you're 50, 60,
that's when
you're really going to know, like, okay. Yeah. So
that makes sense.
Diversifying and then looking at your risk tolerance.
AK Japan, this question is for you, bro. Mr. Rapper, man.
Oh, Jesus.
How you feel about Kendrick Lamar's album, man? Did you like it?
Honestly, I'm still dissecting that album. You know, like when these rappers, J. Cole and Kendrick, drop an album, you can't just listen to it. You actually have to understand like what they're saying and where the meanings are coming from. And yes, they're all great artists. And, you know, Kendrick is definitely one hell of an artist. I'm not going to lie to you about that. Without a doubt, you know, and I feel like this album is great. But I can't really speak too much on it because I haven't fully, like, you know. But, you know, I'm still a Cole World fan, J. Cole fan. So, you know, I give Kendrick his credit, but I still would not, you know, give him more than credit. You know, I still stand by my own.
I haven't heard the album
You're
yet.
still apologizing.
I haven't heard the album yet.
We all know what the truth is. If they go back and forth against each other, we know who's going to win.
True. He already showed.
We already know who's going to win.
Already showed.
You know, J. Cole said he backed out for a reason, so it wouldn't get
I would go J. Cole.
I would go J. Cole because I get it.
J. Cole did not go J. Cole, and then you want to.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Beto?
To me personally, I would say I used to listen to Kendrick like back the old school when he used to do, but all this rap beef and all those things, I'm not really like
into all that.
Got it.
Respect.
That makes sense.
Respect.
Sound like a Drake fan, boy.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I was gonna say like
sound like a Drake fan.
He said it low key.
No. Yeah, I know it would sound like I'm a Drake fan, but
He said it, but he didn't say it. He said he didn't say it. Beto, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I see you,
Yeah.
You're always clean, bro.
Nah,
You're
for
always
real.
clean. You're
For
always
real.
clean, man. Like where do you like to shop at? Like,
Too much things.
where do you like to shop at?
Man, I would say I shop here and there. It's not a really where you shop, but I would say one thing is about knowing how to put it together.
Did you say that?
Right.
You always say that.
So it's about just knowing how to put it together. You can shop all the designers out here. You shop everything, and you put it on, and you're still not gonna look how you want it to.
How
look.
you want it to look.
You can see someone put it together and they look good, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna be the same. But there are things that you can get for cheap and you get it for low, and I mean you're still gonna look fly,
True.
Absolutely.
right? So me personally, I just like style, man. I like
Yeah, me too.
go with the style. Not expensive stuff, but you can put, like I said before, you can put whatever you have. It's just to know combination, right? What you
Not
want
true.
to put together with this and that, and you come out how you want it to look, and people really look at you and be like, okay, look clean, and they don't really see
Definitely.
all the other stuff in you.
So many styles.
So many styles.
The way things are moving, man, like so many styles. But they're bringing the bagginess back now, like
Yeah.
the loose clothing.
I remember there was a
Yeah.
time it was like only skinny jeans and all that, but now like some people the bagginess to it, they're overdoing it. So like sometimes you see somebody's jeans and it's like whole cloth. I'm like, what?
You're gonna see me with those. He knows, like, you're gonna see me with those. Definitely.
I'm like,
I've
man.
seen them in those,
Yeah,
man.
you see me in those.
Yeah.
But the thing is now, a lot of people want to put that, but it's not gonna look good on everyone.
It's true.
That's the thing,
that.
right? That's why you see like a problem, because you always say like it's not working. 'Cause
Yes.
depending on who put it on, someone will put it on. Okay, yeah, it works for you, but
Aura.
it's not
You gotta
gonna
have
work for everybody, right? So I'll say I like the fashion. I think that's where like a lot of people, they started calling me Asake of Dallas, because you know Asake, he loves those big ones. So I just picked that and I was putting it on the.
You see the way he said it? You see the way he was G when he said it?
So that's kind of where that came from. So yeah, I just
bro.
put that together and go out there, man. I mean, I like to look clean and stay fly in my own way.
Facts.
Yeah, so
You're
I
in your
just
own
go in
lane.
my own
You
way.
coasting, man.
And just put what make me happy. Like when I put it on, I know, okay, this makes me happy.
You
If
happy.
someone see me and say, okay, you fuck with this, okay, I'm like, okay, cool.
Cool.
I mean, I did something right, right?
Nah,
So
fair.
that's just it.
True. I feel that. Japan, man. The way I'm so upset that our country didn't make it in AFCON.
Man,
Man.
listen, the Cameroonians have been disturbing my phone lately. I don't
As soon as we
understand why.
lost, this man talks,
Cameroonians
texts
is
me.
there?
Are you guys still in there?
We don't even come for you
That's
guys.
the thing.
We don't.
They've been,
No, hold
they've
on.
been,
This guy texted me as soon as we lost.
this guy,
Let me
he
find
put
the
it in a
text.
group chat saying, I'm looking for the flag. I can't find
No,
it.
no. So
That's the text I was looking for.
He said, I can't find the flag. Oh, let me know if I'm tripping or not.
Right.
I'm sorry if it hurt, but what happened is that they put a list of the teams that.
You couldn't find it. You didn't find the black star.
And Ghana is a big country, you know. Ghana, like everybody knows Ghana. So I'm like, I'm looking at this. I don't see the name. I'm like, maybe
You're
it's the
trying to
flag.
find
Maybe
out
they
why.
changed their flag. Maybe they
He
changed.
said maybe we change our flag.
I didn't see the star. I didn't see the black
Disrespectful.
star. I saw stars, but it wasn't black.
That's why it was personal attack.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, man?
So you saw the star actually.
I saw, you know, the flags. A lot of African countries, their flags look
I
alike.
mean, we have one too.
Yeah, we
Cameroon
have ours
one
is
too.
yellow.
Senegal
And then
has
I
one
saw
too. Senegal
green.
has one too.
So I saw one, it looked like Ghana, but it wasn't black. So I said, hey guys,
Oh my God.
I'm looking for the Ghanaian flag here. I can't
definitely.
find it. And then they took it personal. They said, I'm coming for it.
Definitely.
Listen,
Hey, so like, I know we're running out of time a little bit, but one last question I wanted to ask is like, well, how you guys feel about like the whole ideology on like this dating period? Like, you think it's difficult these days, or is it just based on like, you know, because the way things have changed,
you
man.
tell me, bro.
I feel like it's difficult, man.
You look like you about to go to a couple.
Like, I'm just gonna go support an event.
No, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. This generation, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Honestly, like
It's changed, man.
it's insane. It's insane to me.
It's
Like
changed.
the standards and the requirements like people have is ridiculous. Like I just don't get it. Like I'm like, that's like asking somebody, do you have something when you yourself don't have it? You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. Like certain things I can understand, but it's just at the point where it's like now it's hard to tell who's a good one and who's a terrible one, because it's like the good ones are around the terrible ones to the point where you can't even tell. You know what I'm saying? So
The energy's
like,
rubbing off.
Yeah, you're kind of like mixing all of them in the same category, and then they have to now try to prove themselves. And also the fellas out here to play the game and do what they need to do. And now it's like a battle against the women and the guys. So this
Who's winning?
Right now, I don't know. I think it's probably 0-0 right
Everybody losing.
Everybody losing.
I just feel like the main question that comes up every single time is, what do you do? From a girl's perspective, it's like, okay, yeah, your name is Pedro. Okay, but what do you do?
Yeah.
Does
it matter?
That question pisses
Does
me
it
off.
matter?
It pisses me off.
I mean, it do matter, but like,
They're asking you, what do you do? Because I just think they ask you, what do you do?
For a
Because,
job.
Okay, yeah. If I want to get into this man, okay, what is he doing?
can he provide for me?
Can he provide for me? Okay, I didn't even ask you what your dad was doing. Right?
Exactly. You gotta ask the basic details first. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't ask you because there are certain things that you ask a man, like ladies will ask a man, like, oh, you get me this, like you can ask your dad to get that for you.
Can she?
You can. You cannot. Your dad didn't have that. I mean, there are a lot of. Yes, we are here now.
That's why they're looking for a new daddy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Your daddy number 2. I was gonna say that. Your daddy number 2.
so you. They call you daddy, so probably they expect you to do that. But no. But I know because we're here. Maybe some of them they grew up here. Some talking about us, probably Africa, right?
Yeah, right.
People like you grow up in Africa. You know exactly how your parents were, how you grew up, and they didn't have that much to provide for you, and you couldn't ask for certain things because you will not have it. But then now you want to get a man, but you expect that guy to have all those things in place. Oh, I expect my man to do this for me. You got to take care of me. You got to do. And then when they talk about the 50-50, you're like, okay, no, you have your own household that you're running, right? And you were taking care of those things. Now you mean me now. I'm talking about 50-50. You getting mad. How are you taking care of your own household by yourself? I'm not saying no, I wouldn't. I can't take care of that. But now it's just a sense of responsibility.
Exactly.
Like you want to make yourself responsible to take care of things. Like I know today, like, okay, yeah, if I'm not able to do this today, can you take care of this? Or you gonna sit down and like, or you gonna leave me for another man that have those things?
Yeah.
So those are the type of things that really like kind of like put us in a position that the dating life is like kind of like crazy. Because like people, the expectations are just too much. Like the ladies, they can't offer what they're asking. If you ask the same thing for the lady, they will say, "Oh, you are the man.
True.
Yes.
You are the one to do that. You can't tell me to do that. Okay, go get me this. No, I can't get that. You are the man. You have to get that and get me this. So what about
And
me?
then on the other side, you be like, "Can you cook for me? I'm not your wife yet."
Yes, but you expect me to give you all those things.
The crazy part about
You
this,
got a ring on me yet?
Nice one.
but some of the crazy part about this is like they say these things and then some of them don't even have the qualities to even like take care of you. Like
Hold
cooking,
on.
simple qualities they don't.
Basic qualities, he said.
Quick question now. I don't want this to be an echo chamber because we're 4 men speaking.
True.
So let's self-evaluate a bit. Let's look at from our perspective as guys. Because I believe that historically, men have kind of set the standards in society.
True.
Because agree with it or not, leadership, some of the natural things were the ones that go out and set things. Of course, you need wisdom from women, a lot of things from women that they have to offer, but a lot of the things we have to take responsibility for bringing it in place.
True.
So what do you think, what do you guys think like we are doing that is hurting the dating game right now? What are some things that is like guys can do better to actually push a shift? Because like, you know what I mean? I guess girls do run the world, man, the way I sounding. So
I mean,
what can we do as guys?
I feel like honesty from
honesty,
like from the
that's
jump.
true.
Yeah.
You know, be brutally like people don't like to hear the truth. Like if you tell the truth from the jump, you know, it's gonna like eliminate a lot of issues. Like, hey, I don't have it right now, but if you still willing to ride that wave with me, when I get up there, it's gonna be rewarding. You know, a lot of women and a lot of guys especially do not say that from the beginning. They let the woman come in first, and then at that point, when she's in too deep with her heart, now you got a crazy woman, and when she's acting crazy, you're like, why are you like breaking my cock glass? But if you know what I'm saying, if you told her that from the jump, you know what I'm saying, it would eliminate a whole lot. She would know, okay, I can't really react like that because he did tell me, and I still signed up for it.
No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That is very, very, important.
Definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
cool. So now the thing is, right, we will say that the thing is kind of what is hurting the dating game show is now because, like you said, set expectations at the start.
Yes.
Right? Know what people want at the start. Now, probably we don't get to know what the expectations are, and we just get into it. And probably we don't take the proper time to get to know know that person, know what they want, know what they really want to get into. Sometimes you don't even want to get into a relationship, right?
True.
But you're gonna tell the lady, "No, I don't want to be in a relationship," because you know you wouldn't tell them that because you're afraid you're gonna lose them.
True.
Right? Yeah.
True.
Some people lie their way into it, right? Yeah,
Finessing, basically.
I'm just being truthful.
Finessing.
Right? You will lie yourself into it and
They
get
say
into
1 out of 4 men lie.
right.
It's
So you
4 of us.
lie yourself into that lady's life, and probably they have given you the expectation they want, and you say, yeah, you're capable of this. Then at one point you'll be like, oh, they ask something now, you cannot do it. Now they're getting mad. Now you say, oh, she asking for too much. Probably because it's the first step where you approach a girl matters. They take you for what you give them, what they digest, and they want to take that.
Say that one more time, bro. Say that one more time.
Like when you approach a lady and you give them what, especially like you from the first start, how you approach them and you give them certain things, right? How you speak to them, their expectation, what you set for them, and the way they see you, the foundation. Like there's no, you can do this, you are capable of this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, yeah, cool. I can take care of this. Whereas if she said, let's do this on the start, you say no, what I want to do. They will be like, okay, something different. Okay, let me ask you a good question. For your first date with a girl, what do you like to do?
Yeah, bro, what you about to do tonight, bro?
That's true. What would you like? What would I like to do if I take her?
For a first date, if you want to ask a girl, what would you like to do for the first date?
I mean, honestly, I would take her somewhere to eat. Like,
Okay,
that's what I would do.
That's the thing now.
Is that bad?
right?
Is that bad?
That's
But anybody,
But the question
women love
is,
food.
the question is, where are you taking it? Is it
said
where
where?
said it? Where?
Where are you taking it?
Somewhere to go eat.
Okay,
But I let her choose.
Okay, no. Okay, you see.
You let her
So now I'm messing up. Put me on game.
Okay, see. Okay, that's the thing now, right? Me personally, I wouldn't take you out to go eat. I don't like that. I mean, I would not say I haven't done that. I used to do that, but as time went by, I look at it like, okay, there are certain times like, okay, yeah, I take this girl out, we go eat, and it ended up not going anywhere.
True.
Okay, yeah, we ate, but then the whole time we there, we didn't have a proper conversation. We are focused on the food, you focus on taking your pictures and all those things. And at the end of the day, we didn't talk really what our intentions are.
So let me add on that real quick. I literally tried not to bring this up.
Okay.
Especially on these dating apps. Do we believe do we believe that some of these girls are going on this app just to eat? No. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm serious.
Like, okay, look. You just see what you heard what Pedro said, like, I'll take you out to eat. Okay, yeah. If she is not interested in you even, for you offering that free, I'm good. I'm going to eat. At the end of the day, you hit her back, she didn't respond. You're wondering why. You wanted to get a meal, and she got that.
So where
meal.
would you take her?
Me personally, I like to do fun activities. I like to do something interactive. Let's go bowling. Let's go top golf.
Let me take notes.
Let's go.
I have to take notes
have
now.
coffee. If you like coffee, if you don't like coffee,
it's not fun when they're hungry, bro.
Coffee.
I will tell you that. Me personally, I will tell you I like something interactive.
Yeah.
If that's not what you want, that's okay for me. Means you don't want to get to know me, because by the time we play all those games, we're talking. You know the fun side of them. They know the fun side of you.
Personality,
right? You see, like you bowling. They don't want to lose. You don't want to lose. But sometimes you want to lose.
Right.
Sometimes we win on purpose. We lose on purpose, honestly.
Believe me, if you take her out to play
and you win the problem.
you won already, so you're not going to win her.
That's true.
Yeah.
So those are the type of things like, okay, but if you're going for the meal, okay, you're going to dress nice. You're going to take some time to put on everything, put on makeup, and get ready and out to eat. But you want to see the other side of her, right? Just casual and all those things, and go have that interaction on the first.
I had this lady say one time, they were like, they went out with this guy. The guy pulled up in a Benz Mercedes, took them to like a fancy restaurant, $200 bill and all that. Obviously, he was trying to impress. She was not interested.
Right.
She went in there, she ordered like lobster.
I seen that. I heard about that story.
No. This is real life.
Oh, this is
IRL,
okay.
in real life. She ordered lobster, food, chicken, everything. And then, when the guy wanted to approach her to the whatever he wanted, he was looking for something, obviously. And then she was now, she's not going, right? And then he asked her out again, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go." And I'm like, "Wait, you about to go with this guy the second time, knowing damn well you're not really
interested?
You're not interested like that. Why are you? You know what I'm saying? That means you're just going there for
the meal.
For the meal. So it's a crazy world that we live in.
It's very evil. It's very. I mean, that's why I said it's the way we play, right? So that's why I said it's from the start. What you ask them,
how you start.
Yeah. So if you say, oh, where do you want to? If I ask you where you want to go, now I mean, like I said before, I used to like, okay, do it and say where you going, pick the place you want to go, and we're gonna go there. But now, I'm telling you where I want to go. If you're not cool with that, I just know that's.
So
not
you
the
controlling
one.
it.
Yeah, I know that's not the one for me. I just know that now. I just know if I tell you let's do this, and you want to set your own standard because you want to dress nice and go out all those places. Okay, that's not for me. Not because I cannot pay for that me, but because I just expect certain things to see them on that first date. You can go for those games, go do some fun activity 2 or 3 times. Yeah, if we really like, okay, yeah, you're interested, and from there, if they're interested or not, if they come back and we do that. But time being, if we be together, we're gonna go to all those dates, go to those fancy restaurants, and have those meals.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true, Beto. We're gonna end off on that note, man. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Dating 2025.
2025, man. It's right around the corner.
No free meals 2025.
Hey, no way. Hey, I learned.
If you want to eat, go to your father's house.
That's great.
Oh, you can get some groceries and you cook too.
Yes,
cook too, true.
But that's something that they don't want to hear though. That cooking part, you bring it up, and a lot of them.
No, you
pick
cooking,
your poison.
bro. You are the one cooking, bro.
I mean, I don't mind.
No.
I don't mind
cooking.
I wouldn't mind if you say, okay, let's get this $200 we're about to go spend. Let's get some groceries and we sit in the house and we cook. We have a nice time.
Because the
by
TV
the time
right there,
cooking, we're talking and we're doing all
the bedroom right there, the TV right there, Netflix right there,
everything's there.
the wine right there, the hookah right there.
You put it everywhere, man. You know the women. I would say the women like some of them. They don't like okay, the first day they're gonna come to your house.
True.
Because they know what you think.
Yeah.
You want to get down to it. And I would say you yourself, you know yourself. You wouldn't say you don't want to get down to it. Yeah. You want to, if that opportunity presents itself to you, right?
Yep.
But then, how like a man, you're gonna present yourself in a different way, not to make that lady feel that type of way. Like, okay, yes, we can actually.
It depends what you actually want from the lady. Let's be honest.
That's why I say from the start, the foundation.
Yeah, let's be honest as guys.
Yeah.
And ladies. Yeah, I mean, when a guy approaches you, they know they know they have the category. There are categories where this one I'm gonna try to wife. This one I can maybe see where it's going. This one is going this way. We know
that one is true.
after like 5 minutes of talking, we know the category to fit them. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, cool.
So,
Let me ask you this: when you see a lady, the first when you're approaching her, what is in the back of your mind?
Honestly speaking, for me personally, I like to like sit back and pay attention to her though, like how she acts around her friends, or I see like the setting we're in before I even think about approaching. So when I'm approaching, I'm able to know like, okay.
No, I understand that, but my question is, what is your main thought when you see a lady before you want to think of talking to her? What is your thought?
She looks good. Like she looks
good.
She looks really good.
Yeah, it's the
for me to think about approaching, she has to look like really good and presentable.
Attraction.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of thoughts running in your mind.
True, there's a lot. There's a lot. Not just the looking good, but it's other things.
Imagine how in every way.
No.
Right?
I mean, Tox gonna play this guy. Tox playing this role.
Imagine
you're playing this role very well, bro. You're playing it very well tonight, bro.
Is it because you're on a podcast?
Okay. Hey, it's okay.
He said no, but
it's okay.
When you see her, you imagine her in every way.
True.
Like, okay.
Actually, yeah, I do. That's interesting. Actually, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I don't.
I mean, I know we live, but yeah, you will say that. Even if you don't say it, I know a lot of guys. When you see a lady, you imagine everything. Like, okay, if she is mine, okay, damn, okay,
okay,
yeah.
Think about everything. It's true.
Just say it.
It's true.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'll be honest. Like I said, depends. Like if you see that some ladies, you look at it, you just already know. Like that's where I imagine her. Then you see, you can see one that you're like, man. No, let's be honest.
She crazy. She crazy.
No, let's keep it real, right?
We are keeping it real, man.
No, here, right?
If a woman,
that's why I was like, question.
It also goes about how the woman presents herself, right?
True. That's why I say you got to sit back and watch first. Because you know what I'm saying? If you sit back and watch and you see, like, excuse me to say, she's like one of those girls that, you can tell a woman's character by the way she is around her friends. And, you know what I'm saying? The group she's with before you even think about approaching. Right? But if you see her, like, keep her composure, acting like a, excuse me, say, civilized person, then you know, okay, she's not one of those. Even though she's around the crazy ones. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, sometimes you see a girl, she's real quiet and her friends are, like, super crazy.
Right.
And you go talk to her, and later on, at the end of the night or the next day, you call this girl and find out. Yeah.
Nothing. He said nothing.
Okay, now this is the thing too, right? So when you see her, when I see there are certain ladies that you see out there, and you just feel like, okay, this is the one I can take out.
Yep.
Right.
Sure.
If you see when you see a lady that you can take out, and you guys can go out, you're gonna know.
Exactly.
You buy it, so you're gonna know this is a lady that if she asks me like, let's go somewhere, we can go.
True.
And there are certain ladies like you just know this is not gonna work.
Yep.
You're not gonna go anywhere.
But they will try to make it work.
But not that you're trying to make it work. You just know what you want.
You make it work for you.
You're making it work for you.
True.
But there are certain ladies like you're willing to go down and go wherever with her because that's the person that's the one that you know you really want.
Yeah.
And you want to go miles. But
that.
you not just want to go miles because she looks the way they want, but the way she presents herself and the way she really like put herself together and fall within your own standards.
Definitely.
That's why you say, presentation matters.
True.
If a lady presents herself well, she's well behaved, well dressed, and you go into her, like those expectations that we were talking about, and you go into her, she's expensive. Okay, you're expensive already. But you still want to go to her. You yourself, you're expensive too. So you meeting her, it's not being like you coming to, some ladies don't really need you to, not all the ladies need you to add something to them or to give them your money.
That's true.
So far as you're genuine with them, they can still like you, regardless. There are people that
Solo.
they don't have anything, and they will date the prettiest girl in this world, and they don't have anything, and that girl will be with them.
Sorry. Before we end, I just want to get you guys' opinions. And I read something that somebody said, and I've been thinking about it. Somebody said, in 2025, don't build a woman, meet a woman where she's at. What do you guys think about that? That means
that's good.
I personally,
I won't even come here. I'll just say yes.
Facts. He already said it.
I mean, like,
well put.
Like, don't, a lot of times, like, guys will, like, see a girl, like, here, maybe she work here, she's trying to do this, and you're like, I can help her do this, put her on game, get one of a few things. But they said, like, meet her where she's at. If you want a woman that is like that, already, like, educated and all that, they say you should look for an educated woman.
So they're already at that level.
They're already at that level.
Oh, I get your point now.
That makes sense.
If you want a woman...
Don't go to a lady that is not built. Go for if you have built yourself already and you are up to that standard. Yeah, and you're looking for a lady. Go for a lady that's
on your standard and your level too.
They said, if you're looking for a lady at a certain standard, you should look for that standard, because the reason they said that is that their opinion is, if you meet a lady at a certain level, right, and then you help her. I don't want to say build her, because that sounds. You help her elevate. And then maybe she gets on your level.
Lives here.
They say she's gonna look for a nigga at a
higher level.
You know what I'm saying? So that was something that I saw online, and I was
that's good, because
interesting.
The thing now is, no lady that is up there is gonna be you. Like a man, right? Yep. If you're down there and the lady is up there, they're not gonna look at you.
True, because they expect you to already, have your shit together.
I mean, we see that all the days, like, we see our parents, they used to get married to women that they don't have anything. They made it. But if a woman made it and they have it, they will not go for you if you don't have anything.
Yeah.
You will not tell me anything that's a lie. They will not go for you.
Yeah, they're looking to keep moving.
Yes.
They don't want to be in that spot.
And you have to be more than, if a woman is making $100K and $100K plus, they want someone that is making at least $100K plus more than what they're making.
Makes sense.
They won't go for someone that is within the 50. Yep. They will not. They will not.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, women and money, bro. That's their money still.
Some women.
Some.
I know yours. Some of them, yes.
Right. Some.
But I would say majority of them, I would not lie. We have seen that back and forth. All over the media and real life is happening.
Yeah.
So, like you said, that's a good point. Go for what is built and what is the lady that's already built. If you want that, okay, they have shit going on.
Meet them where they're at.
And meet them where they're at. And you go. If you want to elevate them, do that.
Okay.
But if you want someone that is built already and you guys can progress together, I mean, teamwork is always good. Helping each other grow, and the lady also helping you grow. That's one thing too. You can help a lady grow, but they will not help you do anything. Sometimes you just help a lady grow, but they don't have any impact in your life, right? They don't have anything to do with you.
Man. But it's true. 2025.
But you help them. But now, if a lady is helping you do something, even if you're like, let's just say, just this podcast we're doing. If you have a lady that is not pushing you, like, get here today and do this, because I know one day we're going to make it. Yeah. They don't support just that dream. That means they're killing it already.
Oh, exactly.
Or you go sit there, you just say things, you say this, say that. How does that help?
Exactly.
It's what people say all day, and they're making money. And they're helping someone who learns something from what we're saying, right? At least you learn something from every channel that they learn. So
that is true.
That's just it. Someone that supports you and you support them, you guys grow together. That's the best.
True. Hey, man. Good closing remarks, Beto. That was great. Hey, man. Today I feel like it was a great episode, man.
Absolutely.
Really great.
We gotta have you back. Asake Of Dallas.
Asake. Hey, word, man. We appreciate it. Hey, guys, per usual, we thank you guys for tuning in to the Ruff Diamondz podcast. Beto, thank you, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. We got to do this again.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, anytime.
Definitely. KK Japan, my boy.
Man, it's been a great episode.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you have any social medias. People would definitely like to, follow you. And if they do, especially for my people coming up in tech, if they want to reach out, reach out to you on your socials.
Yeah, so you can just find me on Instagram _Beto_YM.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's me. And also on the side, apart from the deck, I like the nightlife too.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Don't release his location.
You can catch me outside Fridays and Saturday at KT Lounge at Evergreen. King Tut Hookah Lounge.
King Tut, right?
Yeah,
yes, sir. King Tut, man.
You can find me there. And you can also find it on Instagram, King Tut Hookah Lounge as well.
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'm doing. I mean, it's just a start of something, but I know you have to start somewhere.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, man. Again, we appreciate you. Hey, we appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you guys again on the next episode of Ruff Diamondz, man. Peace.
Got my time on, got my niggas with a vibe on. We turning out the city like this shit was night long. Can't fuck with these niggas pythons. Tired of taking losses, so we coming right on. Got a vision, I'm a visionary.